All right, all right, all right. Good, good. It works. All right, good work. Hey guys, what's up? Ah man, welcome guys. Man, I hope I hope you're good, guys. I hope you're all good. Welcome to my channel, man. We got stuff to talk about. I got some Marvel and DC news to talk about. I think you're gonna enjoy tonight. All right, got a lot of juicy DC news. We got some rumored Spider-Man news, maybe. Okay. Okay. All right. We got all that. What's up, Sideways? My man, Sideways. I hope to see everybody else showing up. I hope to see Blinded, Degrassi, George. I put this in the chat, right? Yeah, I did. All right. Because I got stuff to talk about. We're going to be streaming the next 3 days. Tomorrow is going to be, I think I'm going to do the next episode of Fallout tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I plan to do. And Thursday we'll find something, all right, to talk about. But I got a lot of things to talk about today. A lot of things. All right. So I hope Blinded comes in. I don't know. Let me add guests. Let's see if. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, please. All right. So okay. Let's get on with it, guys. Batman news. So here, believe this: the jump is real, guys. The Marvel to DC jump is real. Possibility. Not just one of the biggest Marvel actors possibly jumping to DC and Scarlett Johansson, but another big Marvel actor possibly jumping the ship. Yes, and I do regard Sebastian Stan as a big Marvel actor. He may not play Captain America, Tony, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hulk, but he plays Winter Soldier, who's highly popular. Yes, he might jump ship to DC. Not DCU, okay? Remind you, not DCU. DC Studios, everything's under DC Studios, but this is not DCU. This is in the Batman universe, okay? Batman universe. So, okay. So today broke that. Oh yeah, by the way, the Joker's returning. That's been confirmed today. The Joker's returning. Okay. The Joker's returning. So yeah, so we're gonna get more of the Joker in here. Bear Cohegan is coming back as the Joker. Okay. So that's confirmed. Okay. Let me get this out of the way with Sebastian Stan. Talks. Keyword is talks. Not official, not confirmed. Talking is just negotiating with his representatives in Warner Brothers in DC. That's all it means, talks, okay? It doesn't mean anything is official. We gotta remember, Scarlett Johansson hasn't been official. How long ago was the Scarlett Johansson rumors? I made a video on that, right? So how long ago was it? I'm gonna check. I was one a month ago. A month ago was the Scarlett Johansson is in talks to join the Batman Part 2. But there hasn't been a official confirmation on that. It's the same thing here with Sebastian Stan. Okay? So Everybody's jumping to the gun like he's confirmed. He's not confirmed. Not confirmed. It's no official word on it, okay? It doesn't mean it's gonna happen, not gonna happen, and it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Okay? Talks break down. There's a possibility, who knows, that talks break down and they don't go anywhere and they look for somebody else. And there's a possibility that they're getting close to a deal and they're waiting for the official time to announce it, okay? We don't know. We don't know, okay? We specifically don't know. If any, okay? So if anybody's telling you it's official that he's Sebastian Stan, they're not telling he's Two-Face, they're not, or if he's in the movie, they're not telling you the truth because that's not what talks means. Okay? But it's a strong possibility he's in talks. Strong possibility he could be moving to DC in Batman Part 2. Yeah. Okay. So there's the other, so joining Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow, possibility. If she joins, if she's officially. So what do I think? Now, everybody's pointing to the possible who he's going to play in. I told Blinded this in Discord, told him about this news, and he immediately went to Two-Face. Harvey Dent. And I'm like, all right, I was thinking the same thing. And everybody else is really thinking the same thing. I see it on X. People are thinking the same thing, that he's probably going to play Harvey Dent Two-Face. And that's probably the case if he is going to be in the movie. It's probably Harvey Dent / Two-Face. The villain knows Two-Face. Okay? Which is fine. I mean, like, you could clearly tell in this universe, in this world, that the Matt Reeves is building, that Two-Face Harvey Dent fits perfect with the tone of this Batman universe. He looks like he can play Harvey Dent. Yeah. Okay. It clearly looks like he's clearly setting up, right? If you watch the Batman and Penguin one, the tone of the Batman universe, how the city, it's full of corruption, how it's a tough city to live in, how you got to do what you got to survive. It's full of corruption, full of powerful, corrupt players that play not just mobsters, but cops, officials. Fits perfectly Two-Face because Two-Face, Harvey Dent's always been known. The Harvey Dent character, right, is a one lawyer, one DA you cannot buy. You cannot buy, no matter what is offered, you could not buy Harvey Dent. He is the beacon of hope in the sense that he's what's good about Gotham. Still is what's good about Gotham. I know, but there's Batman. But Batman thinks does differently, right? Batman does it behind the scenes. Two-Face, Harvey Dent does it in front of the scenes, in front of the camera, in front of the press, in public, right? He's what's good about Gotham, right? That there's still good people out there like him, James Gordon, and others. But like, he has a well-known reputation as no nonsense, can't buy, all right, good. yeah, Blind, all good, right? That's what makes him a good character. And then you see what it does to see how him becoming Two-Face destroys that belief system within him. Okay, fractures him. Not his psyche, fractures everything about him. Like it's Two-Face. Look, The Dark Knight was about, because Aaron Eckhart was like, his Two-Face was like that, right? The thing is, okay, I'm gonna say something controversial about Aaron Eckhart's Two-Face. Don't get me wrong, I like his Two-Face for the movie, but he did not act like Two-Face. He just had the only thing he acted with Two-Face is the coin. He just had the face, right, the burnt face, but he didn't really talk like a Two-Face would talk. He didn't have a distinctive Two-Face voice and a Harvey Dent voice. And he didn't have a personality. But what I like about the movie, because it's a great movie, is what Joker, it's how Joker turned Two-Face, Harvey Dent, this supposedly uncorruptible man who doesn't take bribes, doesn't take anything, and turns him into a monster or something like that. That's what I like about the Dark Knight, and that's Two-Face in general in the comics and stuff. And yes, in the comics, there's a lot of backstory with Two-Face that he has an abusive father and all of that stuff. Okay, he's going to be a cameo for Secret Wars. Uh, yeah, the Batman supposed the Secret Wars. I think they said they're gonna start filming in spring, right? And not in spring, summer. I believe they said Secret Wars is gonna be in summer, right? I think summer, but Batman Part 2 is springtime. Yeah, yeah. Batman Part 2. I think they said. I think Batman Part 2, Batman Part 2, and Superman are filming in the springtime around the same time. I know that, but I think the Russo says the Secret Wars will be filming in the summertime. The problem is this is preemptive. This is really, really early. The problem with that is potential strikes. Potential strikes with the writers and actors getting away in the guild and all of that. That's the only thing that can affect Secret Wars right now. Okay, it's not going to affect Doomsday filming wise, but it could affect Doomsday a little bit promotional wise with the actors or actors who can't really promote it leading up to Doomsday. It depends on the length of if there's going to be a strike, a work stoppage. Okay, but the thing is, if there is going to be, because Degrassi and I, we really believe there is going to be another one. There's going to be another one. The actors and writers and maybe directors. We really believe, and it's going to be based on, a lot of it's going to be based on AI. I think AI is going to be a major factor in other things. That's the concern with Secret Wars. Okay, that's concern with Secret Wars. And it definitely could affect a little bit of filming with Superman and Batman Part 2, depending how long they're into the process of filming the movies. Right? Yeah, so the thing is, because of Blinding, yeah, if he's Two-Face, if he's Harvey Dent, he's not a small role. It's not a small role in the Batman, right? It's not a small role. It's clearly a big role, right? Clearly a huge role. Okay? Yeah, that's the thing, Degrassi. That's the thing. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Degrassi. I will be in Secret Wars. Okay? So Secret Wars, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if Secret Wars. Don't be shocked if Secret Wars gets pushed back to 2028. And don't be shocked. I don't think it'll be Christmas 2028. I think Secret Wars, don't be shocked if it gets pushed back to the summer of 2028. Okay? Don't be shocked if it becomes a July movie. I wouldn't be shocked. Okay? I would not be shocked if they start film. Okay? Don't be surprised if at least May to July in 2028. I would not be shocked. And obviously, I could be wrong, but based on its potential work stoppages, I mean, it's a good bet, right? It's like Doomsday, I think it'd be fine. Okay? Doomsday, I think it'd be fine. The only concern with Doomsday is the length of the work stoppage. If the work stoppage gets into October, November, December, there may be a little bit of concern. Does Disney decide to move Doomsday into 2027? Okay, because the work stoppage for the writers, right? The writers strike last time. Well, when did it begin? In June? It was like a month before the actors, right? The actors strike went official in July of 2023, and it ended. I think it ended like the day after the Marvel's release. So November, like about 3.5 months. Okay. What I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but what I hear, this could be worse than that. This could be worse than that one. AI was a bit of an issue. AI is one of the things we're going to talk about. AI is a bit of an issue with that work stoppage and other things, but AI is a much 3 years now from then. AI is a bigger issue. It's become a major issue. A major issue within the creative side of industries, the guilds, and there's other things. I wouldn't be surprised if the Netflix Warner Brothers things they have a bit of concern on that too. Um, Nobody. Some leaks said the Thunderbolts. What I noticed about some people posting leaks or spoilers that they're posting just random shit now. They're posting just random shit. Posting just random shit. Okay. Yeah, George, it's possible. You're right. You're right. There's a possibility they could delay Doomsday. Yeah, Brandon Day probably will stay. The thing is, I don't think the strikes are going to affect Brand New Day's box office at all. Honestly, I don't think if they kept Doomsday in December, I don't think the strikes would affect Doomsday. I think there's gonna be. I think if there's strikes going on, some movies will be safe. Some movies will be safe, but I don't know. Okay. Just that it's like Doomsday could be safe because I don't think you need to promote that movie all that much. Doom Messiah, they're content on staying on Christmas time. Yeah, they are promoting it right now, which they should. But Blinded, you're not into sports, right? You're not into sports, but the MLB baseball, Degrassi, those sports a little bit. The baseball, right? Right now, we're getting right. There's off season, right? Free agents don't have a team. Okay, so they're gonna sign whatever team wants to sign them, right? Whoever they want. The thing is, after this season, next off season, the collective bargaining agreement with the players and the teams and the owners are up. So how do players now prepare for a potential work stoppage, specifically free agents? Do you sign a short-term deal or a long-term deal, right? Like, do the representatives tell them now the risk of signing now for a short-term deal with a possibility that there's a work stoppage? Say you sign 1 year. Say you sign a 1-year deal now. Go to the team. Knowing there's a strong possibility there's going to be a work stoppage next year. And you could be out of work. And think if you say you sign a multi-year deal, right? Like say you sign 3 years, right? 3 years. You get paid this year. Next year, if there's a work stoppage, you don't get paid. But you're still technically, once the work stoppage is over, you're still under contract for the third year and you get paid. And the most of the time, and sports athletes are rich. Anyway, like, I don't think a work stoppage is going to hurt a lot of baseball players. It can hurt the players that are just trying to make it, but let's be honest. It's not going to hurt the Vladimir Guerreros of the world, the Shohei Ohtanis, those, yeah. Because they have money already. Exactly. That's the thing I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Doomsday could be safe. Safe, yes. But Disney wants the actors talking about it, right? They know they want them to talk about it. They do. But it'll be safe no matter what. I agree. But Secret Wars is a possibility of moving. Possibility things can be Secret Wars is possible, not in jeopardy because of what happened. Secret Wars, it's just that it's not going to go as planned. Possibility, along with other films, other TV shows, right? Not just Secret Wars, right? Man of Tomorrow, maybe. Okay. Oh, Doomsday Toys. Will they start selling Funkos before the movie comes out? Like 5 months ahead. You remember they used to sell Funkos like 2 or 3 months before a movie comes out? um, okay. Now, don't listen to scoopers because they don't know what they're talking about when it comes to Avengers leaks or Secret Wars leaks. They have no information. They don't have information, okay? Because the so-called scoopers that we all know is not true are bullshitting. The only way to get these scoops if they have somebody on the inside, okay? Somebody on the inside, okay? Oh, summer. That's a long Degrassi. Ah, okay. Blinded. I sent you a link if you want to come on. And then the big news is, yeah, Fallout Season 3 is shooting in May. Yeah. The big news is that Doomcock is right. I'll get back to DC in a minute. Doomcock is right. Kathleen Kennedy is being replaced as president of Lucasfilms. But it's been, he's right like 10 times, 10 years too late or something. Doomcock. All right. Okay. Doomcock's an idiot. Doomcock's just a plain idiot. All right. Back to this. Back to Batman. Okay. Once again, key word here is talks. Talks means just in talks, right? You don't just get the official. Remember, there hasn't been an official confirmation on Scarlett Johansson joining the Batman. Okay, no confirmation of Scarlett Johansson joining the Batman Part 2 yet. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, no one knows anything. Exactly. Okay. I just saw like, I don't know. I think it's just possible. I think it's believable that Gwyneth Paltrow may come back in Avengers Doomsday. But why? Does she have any connection to? She has connection to Tony Stark, but no connection to Victor Von Doom. Yeah, we will know in a few months. Okay. Like Willie, I think Blinded. I think they gotta be careful about the casting for Secret Wars because it can determine who lives or dies in Doomsday, right? Right? I think we gotta be careful about the casting. Like if they have some like 5-hour introduction with seats, right? It took 5 hours. You remember the last year in May. I think you gotta be careful with that. Okay. They gotta be careful. Man, you can just say everybody's coming back. Okay, but like yeah, so like I every day on X I see like some outrageous rumor about Doomsday. Okay, Simu Liu, I don't think they care. Wow, they're stupid. Simu Liu was gonna be in Secret Wars. Probably. I mean, look, Simu Liu will be in Secret Wars because they're not. They're gonna continue using his character. Okay, they're gonna continue using his character. After he'll, we'll see how his character is well received in the Avenger movies if it warrants a second movie. A second movie. He remember he thought he'd have a second movie by now. He thought he'd have a second movie by now. The Chuds, yeah, and yeah, the Chuds, of course, of course. They're all everybody. They're all think it's gonna fail. I saw, I saw like the Jezebel's post on the Cyclops. I mean the X-Men trailer, and obviously she mentioned she saw the leak and she's like, my hype for this movie is gone. Like, is there any hype for this movie? I'm like, lady, you never had any hype for this movie. Bullshit. Based on your MCU critique, based on you trashing MCU this year, based on everything we talk about the MCU lately, you have hype for you were never excited for this movie. You want this movie to fail. Like I just want to tell her that. You want this movie to fail. Just shut up. Okay? Listen, the Chud, you know people like the Chuds. They may like the movie, but they can't admit it. With recent rumor, about MJ's love interest, new love interest. Neurotic Child's dying? Is it really? Come on, Blinded. Come on. I sent an invite to you into the group chat. Right? I saw a fan poster where people are taking legit for Spider-Man No Way Home. No Way Home. Okay? A fan poster. And it had an interesting actor. Importantly, it might be two actors from Stranger Things in it. Okay? So you think we know, apparently Joe Carey. Joe Carey is Steve Harrington, the Steve Harrington character, right? And some people, it was a fan poster. Some people are taking it as legit. Not fan posters are not legit, right? They're made by fans, so they're taking it as legit, right? And you know what's weird? I look at what's the rumors about Joe Carey, who he's playing, and then people are saying, oh, he's rumored to play Harry Osborn. I read it, Harry Osborn. And I look at Joe Carey. I know Joe Carey. He looks older. He looks older than a 33-year-old. The guy's 33. I'll say this: Joe Carey looks older than he really is. He does not look like in his young 30s. He actually looks older. I know. Like, yes, he's been in Stranger Things for 10 years, right? And he played a high school character, went to college, all that. They didn't go to college, but became a young adult. But he looks older. He doesn't look older than 33. I'm sorry. He looks older than 33, Joe Carey. I'm like, wait, how? Because when I saw him, I'm like, okay, this guy looks older. How can he play Harry Osborn? Harry Osborn should be about the same age as Peter. And I go to Joe Carey's Wikipedia, and I was like, age 33. I'm like, wait, he's 33? Man, he looks older than 33. The role designated musicians. Oh yeah, they probably drugs and all that shit, huh? Do you hear about the actor who Mike, not Mike. The other actor, what's the actor's? What's the character's name? Fuck. The one that was in a relationship with Nancy. the other musician in Stranger Things, the brother, okay, the older brother. He was groomed. You know that, right? You know he was groomed, right? He was groomed as a youngster. He was groomed. He's dating right now. He's dating the actress Natalie Dwyer, who is the sister in Stranger Things, the older sister. He's dating her in real life. But if you know his history, the actor, he was groomed at a young age while he was a musician. He was groomed. He really was groomed. I'm telling you, he was groomed. Okay, Blind will come on. Okay. There's a lot of skeletons in the closet on the Stranger Things set. Stranger Things about Stranger the behind Stranger Things. A lot of skeletons. A lot of skeletons. Don't be surprised if some of the skeletons come out later on. Don't be shocked. Okay? I'm telling you. Okay? But yeah, okay. But back to Batman, like Harvey Dent, so season five was okay. 4 is good. Season 5 was okay. The finale to me was like to me it was a little underwhelming. And the ending was they want you to make it they want you to give you an idea what the ending that the ending is if 11 is still alive, right? 11 is still alive. Is she alive or dead? They want to make you think of if she's still, the Sopranos kind of ending. Tony Soprano's family get racked or is he alive? That's the kind of ending they did with Stranger Things with 11. Is she alive or dead? And then they come out and say, yeah, Stranger Things might be an anthology, new cast, new town, new all this. I'm like, if you're gonna leave off with an ending like that, you cannot come out and say Stranger Things. The next time you do Stranger Things, it's gonna be a new anthology. You cannot do that. You cannot do that, man. Here's the thing about me as a movie person who watches a movie or a TV show. I don't want an ending of a series off of a cliffhanger like that. The rack Tony or not is 11 alive or dead, and what do you make you think? And then that's the end of the series. I don't like that. To me, I think most people want a conclusion. Okay. I don't like that kind of endings. Because when people watch TVs and movies, I don't think they want to be like the next day, oh my God, she's alive. No, is she dead? She's alive. Is she dead? Like, no. Just give us an ending. Okay? Harvey! Oh yeah, Sebastian Stan is a Batman fan, right? I mean, there's clips of him. He's always been a Batman fan, but he mentions like that he loves the Tim Burton Batman movies. He likes Batman Returns and the Batman Forever. There is no episode 9. That's bullshit. There is no episode 9. They just want the conclusion to the. Here's Blind. My man Blind is in the house.
What's up?
What's up, man? What's up?
Pretty good.
Do you believe in Harvey Dent?
Do I believe in Harvey Dent? No. He's a fraud.
It's a
By the
fraud.
way, Tony Soprano did die at the ending of Sopranos.
Oh, they did confirm it. I like Blind.
Yeah,
I
well, I
just
mean, that's kind of the whole point. They did eventually confirm it, but like the whole point is he gets whacked at the ending of
okay.
Sopranos.
I just don't like the idea of shows or movies. Well, it's not really a movie thing. Shows make when a series ends, they make you think if the person is alive or dead. Like they did with the Stranger Things, they make you think if Eleven's alive or dead. I don't like that. Like if you're not
Yeah,
gonna
I can't
continue,
speak to the Stranger Things, but like Sopranos, like did it perfectly. Like the
yeah,
whole show was building up to his death. So
yeah. I just with Stranger Things, like you can't you
yeah.
can't make people think if she's alive or dead and then not continue a series. Like
Well,
people want a
they're definitely
conclusion.
going to continue the series at some point in time.
They said it's gonna be like an anthology now, like a new town, new cast. Like it's not gonna be them. It's not gonna be like the. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
it'd
like
be
a
like
whole
a
different thing.
spin-off. But I mean, like the main
Yeah,
show in like 15
yeah,
years, they'll bring it back when everybody's
probably,
aged up.
probably, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna bother watching it to be honest. I don't really. I don't know. I was talking to the boss fighter. If you guys know the boss fighter, he's been
I
on
know.
my streams.
Yeah,
He was telling me about it, and he was disappointed. And I don't know, man. I can't really be bothered. I gotta be honest.
I'm disappointed. WWE crossover promotion. Oh my god, they didn't. It's horrible. They didn't even have the
Mm,
actors there. Sadie Sink was in New York. WWE was in New York. Sadie Sink did a Jimmy Fallon show. All she could have done was go to Barkley. She would have been Barkley in Brooklyn. Oh, she couldn't be
mm,
there because you know those talk shows are not filmed during the night. They're filmed during the afternoon, right?
right.
Like she couldn't just go to Barkley. She was in New York. I think it was Jimmy Fallon. I'm pretty sure it was Jimmy Fallon. Like, come
Mm.
on. All right, all right. Let's talk about Harvey Dent. Not that Harvey Dent. Not the one you don't believe him. The one you actually believe him. The one, with the face.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Now, Blinded. You like it. I know you like it because you told me. Sebastian, thoughts?
Not that surprising that he's in talks because he's been doing a lot of these kind of like roles and stuff, these interesting roles. So I'm not like that surprised that they would want him for the Batman. But it's pretty clear that he's gonna be Two-Face. Like it's because they I mean just a couple weeks ago they were saying that Brad Pitt was gonna be playing
Thoughts?
Two-Face's father, but then he passed on the role. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna get a big actor to play his dad or something. And I wouldn't be surprised if this version of Two-Face is like similar to the Two-Face in Cape Crusader. You know how
No.
he was like kind of going back and forth on being like an anti-hero and stuff, but then he
I
was killing
I
these
kind of
people and
I kind of made a video a little similar to that like a couple years ago.
mm,
Like, you remember that video?
vaguely
Like
remember it.
like how the Two Face persona is kind of like an anti-hero persona where it protects Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent is the other persona of like knowing that Two Face is what he's doing is wrong, but they can't, he can't fight it. Like things like that. I mean, this video is like 2 years old, maybe. Um,
Mm,
it's kind of like I made it inspired by Moon Knight because when you watch Moon Knight, right? You know how he developed a personality, right, from abuse, right, from his mom,
hmm
right, and that right, it's clearly two personalities, kind of similar to that, right? One is protecting Harvey, like the Two Face persona is protecting Harvey, and thinks, and Cape Crusader kind of expanded on that with the anti-hero versus what is right is wrong, right? Kind of like thing, yeah.
Right.
I got. I mean, I don't know. I gotta find a video. I mean, it was actually. I know TJ talked about it. It might have been a year old. I'll put it in the. I'll put it in the. Hey Anthony, I'll put it in the chat. All right. Yeah, I mean, like, look, you're. I saw the post about Winter Shoulder is Natasha because there's a lot of people's fantasies of Winter Shoulder and Natasha from the MCU. Like, how they
Right.
never get together, right? Like, how?
Yeah, they never got together.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of shit, people shipping them. How they
Yeah.
introduce?
I mean, well, they're taking parts from the Long Halloween, so Scarlett Johansson was rumored now to be playing his wife, who was like involved in as being like one of the suspects.
Oh yeah,
So
but who
yeah,
do we go after? That's the thing because like in the Long Halloween, it was the Maroonies and the Falconians. The thing is, they've been taken out already in the Batman universe.
yeah. But you got to remember in the Long Halloween, like one of the things that I'm pretty sure that Matt Reeves is gonna like pull on, especially after the Penguin, is like the the freaks or the supervillains are gonna be replacing the mob,
Oh,
and so I think
I mean,
obviously Two Face is not just the only
well, the Joker is coming
main
back,
character here.
so the
Yeah, they
Joker's
did
coming.
say the Joker's coming back, but I don't think the Joker's gonna have like that massive. He's not gonna have a massive role.
No, because
He
if
might
he's not
have a
gonna,
significant role, but I don't think it's
you
gonna
know what he's
be.
gonna be? He's gonna be the Thanos of the Batman universe. Because you know Thanos has been around in the MCU, and then finally
Mhm.
Infinity War, he puts everything to action. Joker's kind of be like that, right? Be there a little bit, and then when the final Batman movie or whatever, Joker becomes a main focus point, like a main villain or something. They're like kind of building him
Right.
up. That's what I think.
Yeah, they're building him up, but I think they're going to have all the villains that were sort of present in the Long Halloween.
Well, they
Like,
need don't they need Poison Ivy for that because Poison Ivy was in it,
mhm.
and I think Calendar Man was in it. Um, because all the murders were on holidays, but it wasn't Calendar Man the thing is, Joker is never gonna be a side villain. Uh oh, in the
No,
Brave and the Bold, maybe, but the Joker, like, but yeah, yeah. I mean, we do got someone. Look, the Penguin's a freak, but he's clearly a mob boss now, right? He's the kingpin now, I guess. But he still looks like a freak, right? He doesn't look that attractive. He still has these wobbles, right? Because he has a leg injury. And Wither is just crazy and demented, and Joker is obviously unstable. Well, when it comes to Joker, so like Harvey Dent will probably be maybe it will seem in control, but at times where his anger, his personality shows sides of a different personality, becomes a freak.
mm,
Right, look, right? And yeah, because I could see that. Yeah, they could find other characters. I mean, what other freaks? I mean, like Killer Croc. I don't think Killer Croc. I mean, how do you do
no.
Killer Croc with
I
Batman?
think Mad Hatter.
Mad
Um,
Hatter.
you know, Solomon Grundy was there. I don't think it would be the version that we all know. I think it would just be some.
Yeah,
They'll try to like
you're
make it more fit into the universe.
you're not. I don't think we're gonna get anything that's like supernatural or very science or like that. I think it's gonna be very, very, very grounded in the sense that you're not going to get people like Killer Croc or a Poison Ivy with powers or Mister, things like that. I think it's just nobody's gonna have powers, or there's not
Mhm.
gonna be like aliens, or there's not gonna be like demons. There's not gonna be like zombies. It's all gone. I think it's just gonna be like straight. It's gonna how James Bond is the GoldenEye movies, kind of like that,
Mhm.
right?
Like, what do
Because
you mean?
because some villains
Sorry.
in GoldenEye, right, in James Bond movies, they don't look as some of them look like freaks, some of them don't, right? But
Mhm.
right, like that. That's what I mean. Right? There's not going to be. You're not going. to It's not. That's just going to be different with the DCU. DCU, we already know there's aliens. There's different metahumans, right? Things like that. Magic, probably, right? But I think the Batman universe, we're not going to get any of that. It's going to just be straight on. It's a fictional universe, but it's not going to have anything that's not physically not. How can I say? Not physically possible.
Mhm.
Like fantasy kind of elements. You know what I mean? Like science fantasy, supernatural fantasy, anything like that. You know, that's what I mean, right? Kind of like Nolan's
Right.
Batman. Even though Nolan's Batman, I think, kind of played with a little bit of supernatural in it, in a little bit, right? But not a lot.
Kind not necessarily.
Yeah, yeah,
Not necessarily, but yeah. Does the quarter owls? I still feel like the quarter owls can work. I feel like the quarter
sure.
owls may even be in this movie because I feel like there is going to be multiple villains. I just can't really see them just doing Two-Face because then people would just compare it to the Dark Knight, and
Yeah.
I feel like they obviously want to branch out and explore other villains in addition
He
to
did
Batman.
say he did say there's a villain in there that's never been on the big screen or even
Yeah.
a TV show. Yeah,
No,
it's a
I
TV
don't
show
think.
too.
I think he said there's a villain that's in the movie that's not been in live action.
Yeah, I don't know if he's talking about like if that's Gilded Dent or just. I don't think that'll be Gilded Dent. I think he's talking about like a live action. Is that
Yeah, I'm
including
not. I'm not
TV?
sure who exactly he's talking about.
Is that including TV or just the movies? Because I'm pretty sure in Gotham, almost every single villain was live action.
I don't
And
think Doctor is it Doctor Death.
Dr. Death wasn't. But I know Gotham,
There's
every
still
villain was.
some. I mean, Court of Owls has been done in live action,
Yeah,
but there's definitely got to be some Batman villains that have not been done in
I
live
don't know.
action.
Woke Two Face. Hush has been done in live action. It's the Batwoman show. Hush is in the Batwoman show. And there is Thomas Elliott in the Gotham show, but he's just a kid still. Because
Yeah,
Bruce is a
maybe.
kid.
I mean, maybe Matt Reeves got it wrong. I don't think he would have. I think maybe he wouldn't
You
have
think he
known.
actually watched Gotham but like a
No,
sequel?
I
He
don't
was
think he
young.
watched it. I think he would like someone would have told him, right? Like
Yeah.
someone definitely would have told him.
I don't
Because
think.
why else would he say
Oh,
that?
I was gonna say Killer Croc, but Killer Croc was in live action. I mean, they did. He was a joke, but it was live action. Uh,
Mm,
Clayface was not live action at all. Now, to this year.
right.
Man Bat, I don't think it was live action either. But Man Bat doesn't. I don't think that falls in the Batman kind of Matt Reeves kind of Batman universe. But he hasn't done
No,
live
no,
action
yeah.
in Man Bat. And from the Gotham show, I know Joker's been done. I know Harvey. I think Two Face is in it for a little bit. Poison Ivy's been done. Catwoman's been done. Wither's been done. Penguin's been done. Hush's Thomas Elliott's in it. Court of Owls has been in it. I know Mad
Mhm,
Hatter's been in it. Mr. Freeze has been in it. Scarecrow's in it.
mhm.
Like,
Well, I think all the major villains will be in the
yes.
Batman. I think we'll definitely get Scarecrow. Um, it sort of depends, right? Because I mean, they did say it. It does seem like they are going to do the Penguin season 2.
And he did say they're possibly looking at other options for other spin-offs too.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see them getting rid of the Batman universe anytime soon, especially because it seems like that movie is going to make a lot of money, and they know that I like the Batman has grown in
Yeah.
popularity since its release, so I can't really see them, um, you know, uh, ditching it so fast.
I don't know. Hush. How do you do Hush? I mean, do you make him look like Robert Patterson eventually? Like he doesn't. It makes himself look like Bruce Wayne. Hush. Hush has red hair first. Then, look. Hush in the comics does confront Riddler, but
Mhm.
I don't know any other live action villains that never had live action. Period. Um,
No,
I
yeah,
know.
there's not. There's actually some guy who did this video documenting every single Batman villain that has appeared in every single media outside of the comics. It's a pretty cool
Yeah.
video. There really isn't a lot of villains. Like pretty much all the major villains have been
Yep.
like in live action, like all the popular ones. Obviously, there's new popular ones, and so that
I mean, they even had KJ Beast live action.
yeah, well, because Batman vs Superman.
He wasn't really KG Beast. He didn't have anything that resembled KG Beast. It's just the guy's name, right? Like, yeah,
Hmm.
um, yeah, you're right. Uh, I'm and there, yeah, I can. I Gilda Dent if you want to make her a villain. Technically, yeah. Don't,
I
I
want to
still
see
feel,
like what exactly is the story about because he keeps saying that the story is like a personal story, and like I said, I don't, I I
for
I
Bruce,
believe Two Face is in the movie. I don't think he is going to be a significant like I don't think he's the main story.
like a personal story for Batman for Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that's what
Might be Hush.
they've been saying.
Maybe might be Hush or Corvallis. Don't know. I know he wants to do Hush, but I don't know how he could do Hush. Uh,
Hmm.
but I think Sebastian Stan would be a good choice. Good choice, definitely. Two Face needs to look handsome too, right? He needs and
Well, I can
finally,
see. I have a feeling they probably picked. I just have a feeling he is Two Face because first off, when he
yeah.
did that movie recently with all the prosthetics and stuff,
But
and
that's a Trump movie. Well,
no, not the Trump movie.
he did do an accent.
He did do that, but there's another movie that he did. I forget what it's called.
Well, I know what you're talking about. I forget it's called too. Yeah.
Yeah, so like that was like the first thing that came to mind is like they needed to find an actor who was like comfortable with prosthetics because it's going to be kind of similar to like what they do with the Penguin, but obviously more gory, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm
It's just
kind of curious to see like what
he's not
like
gonna have
how
to put
they
on.
interpret
He's not
the
gonna have
Two
to put on like
Face.
he's not gonna have to. There's not gonna be like a bodysuit where you have to like. It's gonna be less prosthetics than paying for Colin Farrell, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff Colin Farrell has to put on. Was it Dumb Money? Yeah, yeah. The burn stuff. Yeah, the
No,
prosthetic
it's not
stuff.
Dumb Money. That's not the movie. It's Something Man is the movie.
Oh, I
It
know. I
was
know.
based on
Yeah.
a real story
Yes.
of a
Yes.
guy who
Look at.
had a disfigurement.
Yes. Yeah. Can you imagine like two big Marvel actors dropping into DC? I mean, this is huge. Who's next? Look, I saw clips like today that he's a big Batman fan, right? He likes. Oh, he said he likes the Tim Burton movies, and he does like Batman Forever. But I just want to see an actor say, "Yeah, I'm a big Batman fan." Can you just say not the movies? Just say like you can say the movies, but can you say the comics too, please?
Mm.
Like you know how many people in the general people like Batman films, but never really like the comics. Like, come on. What's it called? It's not Ghosted. Yeah, not. A different man. Yeah, a different man. Yeah.
Different man. Okay.
I mean, of course, I know. I know Chris Hemsworth is a Batman fan. He's a Batman fan. He would jump ship. I'm telling you, 90% of Marvel actors. I mean, obviously, if he gets a paycheck, they would jump ship to Batman like that. Batman like that. Batman, 100%. You don't hear like from the Marvel side of things when they talk DC, they talk mostly about Batman, Batman, Batman. It's like okay, okay, like Batman can do no wrong, you know. It's like you know what's funny? They want Batman in the MCU.
Shh.
That's what they want.
Batman. Yeah, there's that these stupid scoopers saying they're gonna have Robert Pattinson in the MCU.
He's not gonna as what? Batman?
As Batman. That would be hilarious. I mean, in Secret Wars, Batman steps out of a portal. That would confuse the fuck out of everyone, and also be hilarious. And I'm sure people would, like, let's say if they actually did this, like people would bitch and moan, that they did a crossover.
It'll be funny if like he comes out a portal and they all attack him. He takes them all down. It's like I'll be funny like it's like how do you defeat us so easily? And he just says, "I'm Batman." And he walks back to his portal, back to the portal. You know from how the YouTube channel how this ended. You know how she ended. Yeah, you know that YouTube channel, right? And they have Batman.
Animated, it's like
yeah. You know that Batman and Superman are always stay at the cafe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it would be.
Yeah. I mean, Batman would not able. I mean, if he was the MCU, he would hate everybody there. He'd be like, "What the hell are you doing?" Be like, "You hate everybody." The only person I think he would like, with respect, truly, is probably Spider-Man. I think he would respect Spider-Man the most.
Batman?
Yeah, because Spider-Man.
No, Batman has teamed up with a ton of characters, though.
I know, but I think he respects Spider-Man the most because Spider-Man kind of has the same principles a little bit as Batman, right? I mean, I think he would hate the Avengers in general because Avengers are not technically they're heroes, but they're not. They wait for things to happen, right? They wait for big events to happen, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Batman doesn't. Batman's a vigilante. Batman goes out, right? Batman does that. He does all his work. That's the difference. I mean, he's like Daredevil's a vigilante. Spider-Man's a vigilante, right? Like that's the similarities, right? I think he would hate Tony Stark. He'd be like, you're a fucking moron, right? Stop drinking. I don't think he will stand Thor. I think he'd find Thor annoying. And I think he'd be like, to Captain America, be like, oh my God, you remind me of Superman. Right? He would. And Batman would never work with S.H.I.E.L.D. He would never work with S.H.I.E.L.D. You know Batman doesn't trust government, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah. Right? Superman might, but DC does have a Batman problem. Yes, and yes, they kind of do. Well, two things hurt Superman. Yeah. Two things hurt DC. 52, the new 52, and Zack Snyder. Really hurt the image of Superman, right? The perception of Superman. The new 52. The new 52 hurt the perception of Superman too, because the new 50. If you read the new 52 version of Superman, right? He was kind of like the Zack Snyder Superman a little bit, wasn't he?
I mean, the main Superman Not like Action Comics.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I guess I never really read the main Superman New 52. It really wasn't that good, to be honest. So I don't think he was like entirely like the Zack Snyder one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that may have maybe that came like a little bit afterward, like toward the ending when the movie was coming out. But I don't know. I don't really know much about the New 52 Superman besides the Action Comics version, which is the Grant Morrison Superman.
Yeah.
That one is more closer to the Superman that everybody likes. It's just it was in the past.
I'm pretty sure the Superman, the New 52 Superman, not the Action Comics, he was more like, he wasn't the boy, kind of like a Boy Scout. He was more stoic and things like that. Like,
Hmm.
I don't remember. Um, New 52 fucked up DC a lot. I mean, they brought some good stuff. Like DC 52 brought up
Yeah.
the Court of Owls. They made, I'll say this, Aquaman was good from the New 52, but Jason Momoa made him better. Like,
Anything that really wasn't Batman really was just put on the back. It didn't feel that great. But there's obviously some standouts like Animal Man was pretty good.
yeah,
Swamp Thing. Oh man, they're
Justice
going
League
on.
and the Flash. The thing is, the Justice League was
Yeah, Justice League. It was Jeff Johns. I don't know. I don't
yeah.
really care for Jeff Johns. I
It
gotta be
happened.
honest. I don't really care for his stuff.
They also like I mean, Zack Snyder used a lot of the Zack Snyder, a lot of that early Snyderverse stuff was a lot of the New 52 stuff. Cyborg joining the Justice League was New 52, right? Um, Finding out that Diana's father was Zeus, that's New
Yeah,
52. A lot of New 52 influence. I know, obviously, the Doomsday thing was not New 52, but, and I know the Dark Side thing was not New 52, but the Steppenwolf is related to Dark Side because, he's his uncle and he does things for Dark Side. He's loyal to Dark Side. So they kind of basically a lot of the Snyderverse is a lot of influence by the New 52, and the New 52 wasn't really well liked
no,
overall,
yeah,
right? They had to do what they did Rebirth like 5 years later.
yeah. They just merged all the
Yeah,
continuities together
yeah,
because it was easier.
yeah. That to me, that sends a signal that tells you that the New 52 was not a success. Yeah, Shazam 2009 was based off the New 52. Yeah, the only thing the New 52 that did good from the was Aquaman live action stuff. I mean, Aquaman's not a joke anymore because of the New 52 and Jason Momoa, but he's not a joke anymore. That's it. And he's never recovered. But all right, how did you like old man Magneto? He actually has longer hair this time. You like that?
Yeah, I like one thing people were pointing out was that like the cinematography and the production design of the movie so far looks really good, which is pretty which is actually it is very good,
Those
right? Like
Sentinels,
just from the trailers so
yeah,
far.
those Sentinel legs, they look huge. I wonder how big the Sentinels are, because we're gonna see a
Yeah.
full body Sentinel. They look huge. Jarpa.
Well, you gotta wonder like how the movie is gonna pan out, right? Because like we still haven't seen Doctor Doom. Oh, I got MVP. Uh 28 kills or
Nice.
37 kills. Um yeah, I'm like curious to see how Doctor Doom is like orchestrating the entire plot and everything. Because
Yeah.
like on one hand you have all these characters, and now we've seen the. I'm not sure if you saw the Fantastic Four and Wakanda one. That one was actually funny. That one was funny. I like rewatched that one. Um, so it's like all of these characters are. I'm guessing the Fantastic Four are working with the Wakandans.
Wakandians. Yeah.
Yeah. So the X-Men. Is it going to really be Avengers versus X-Men? Is that what? the movie's gonna portray itself. Where
You know how this goes. Two superhero teams don't know each other. They all think they're the enemy. They end up fighting each other,
mhm,
and then they become the same side. Remember the first Avengers movie? Iron Man, Thor, Captain America had a three-way fight over Loki.
right.
Like this happens, right? Batman versus Superman. Batman and Superman had a fight before teaming up. For some reason, the movie things, they always like to do that. They do that. They tend to do that, right? Before the
Mhm.
heroes get together, they always have a fight with each other. It's kind of a trope, in a way. It happens, but
But it seems like Doctor Doom is either gonna pin
but
like he's gonna pin characters against each other
well,
or
he's
teams against
smart.
each other.
Well, that's smart. I mean, that's smart.
Like he's probably going to pin because we haven't seen them in a trailer yet. I wonder if that's gonna be the next trailer is like the new Avengers and the Thunderbolts, like because we saw a little bit at the ending of Thunderbolts where you know Sam wasn't too happy with Bucky, so I'm kind of curious like what they're gonna
Monica
do with
is
that. Like, is that
Monica.
just
Monica will probably appear in the film because she has to.
yeah?
Is
She's
it?
probably with the X-Men.
Yeah,
She's
Monica
she's
Rambeau.
probably gonna be with the X-Men. Yeah, because that's where we last saw her with. So it only makes
Yeah.
sense if she was with them.
Well, we saw in the look with the you know what? Okay, the Marvels. We saw Beast. What's her name?
Mhm.
Binary. The
Yeah,
and Monica Rambeau. That's obviously that's obviously the mansion.
yeah, the
The
X-Men
health of
mention.
yeah. But I think the trailer comes after that because that looks intact, and you could clearly tell in the trailer that the mansion is kind of is destroyed, basically, right? Like
Mm,
you see, right? It's like I think that trailer is aftermath of all that, so or something like
right.
that. Um, I do like, and I do think Magneto and Xavier are done for in this. That trailer gives me the belief that they're done. They're done for.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just like death comes for us all. Like that's. But I think that's like yeah, they're done. And Mr. Ian McKellen could go back to being Gandalf and go for the Golem movie. Can you imagine these are Secret Wars? Because the Golem movie is supposed to come out at the same time as Secret Wars, the same day as Secret Wars. Can you imagine these are both movies at the same time as the release?
Mm.
Has that ever happened before, guys? Where an actor has appeared in two movies and they release on the same day in theaters?
Mm, probably it definitely has.
Probably
Definitely
has.
has.
Probably has. I just can't think of any right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Apparently, the Fantastic Four are fighting the X Men too, right? So they all fight each other.
Yeah.
What?
So
Also, yeah. So there's supposed to be a fifth trailer. Or is that four? Is that it?
there's way more. There's gonna be more trailers.
Yeah, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna release a trailer every single week until the actual trailer, like the real trailer. Because these are not really trailers; these are teasers.
Hmm.
So they're probably gonna like if they're gonna keep releasing every single week, the trailers gonna come out. The actual official trailers gonna come out very soon, and it's probably Super Bowl. Probably Super Bowl. That's not far away. The Super Bowl is only a month away. Only a month away. Doctor Doom. Okay, Doctor Doom. I don't think it's gonna be a teaser. 1 hour, 1 minute teaser. Doctor Doom. I think that Doctor Doom, it's gonna be the official trailer.
Yeah.
Or it might, yeah. That's
I
what I
think
think.
the main trailer is gonna focus on Doctor Doom.
Exactly. Exactly. Give each of these trailers leading up to Avengers Doomsday official trailer. Give the spotlight to who's going to be in it, right? And then when the actual trailer comes out, that's Doctor Doom's trailer.
Hmm.
7 in total. See,
Yeah,
like,
there's gonna be a lot of these trailers
yeah.
because we still, like I said, we still need to see the
So,
Avengers
so,
and the
because
Thunderbolts.
the Super Bowl, like the playoffs start this week, NFL playoffs. So the fourth trailer is going to drop basically this week, right? So, and the playoffs start this week, right? And then the fifth
Hmm.
trailer will next week, the second round of the playoffs. Then the sixth trailer will be the third week. Then there's a 2 week break between the third round and the Super Bowl. It kind of lines up. There's, um, there probably will be a Sam Raimi's Avengers trailer. Okay. The fifth trailer will probably leak like later this week. I
Hmm.
think usually they get leaked like on a Thursday or Friday.
Wait, huh? Which
The
trailer?
fifth trailer.
No, it's
Thursday.
gonna come out next week. We'll see. We already got the fourth trailer,
Yeah, yeah,
so the fifth trailer is not gonna come out until like next week,
yeah. The
early
fourth
next
trailer.
week.
Yeah, the fourth official trailer will drop next week. So the fifth trailer. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just expect it every week early, like Monday, Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. All right. What was there? I don't know. Well, all right. All right. Um. Yeah. I mean, people actually believe a fan poster that like the guy from Stranger Things, Joe Carey. Yeah, I think you know the actor Joe Carey. He plays Steve
Yeah.
Harrington. Like he's gonna be like Norman Osborn, not Norman, Harry Osborn. And when I'm like, oh, but this guy's gonna be Harry Osborn in Spider Man. It's just a rumor. It's just speculation, right? And I'm like, this guy looks older than like this guy looks too old to play Harry Osborn because I thought this guy was older than 33. He looks older than 33.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's a musician. I'm not sure if you know that.
I know he's a
I
musician.
found it was. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
So is the other. So is the other actor. The one that's dating Nancy. The other one, the brother. The brother is a musician too.
Oh, the brother, the
Yeah,
of Will.
yeah, he's a musician
Oh
too.
shit, I didn't know that.
You know he was groomed, right? Tell you what.
Damn. I think
Yeah,
you were
I'm
saying
telling.
it earlier in the stream.
Yeah, I'll explain why.
Didn't that guy get arrested and shit for like drugs at an airport or some shit?
Yes, that's true too. Okay, what's the actor's name? He was in the horrible New Mutants movie.
Yeah.
What's the actor? Charlie Heaton, right? He's
Mm,
31 years old. Um, he was he has a all right. He was a he's 31 years old, right?
mhm.
He was dating a Japanese drummer from England who was like much older than her, and he had a kid. Oh, they had a child. He had a child when he was 20 and she was 34, but the relationship was before those ages. I think she was. I think he was like 16 or 17, and their relationship uh, was, and she was like in 30 or something. I don't know. He was a kid. Also, by the way, the thing is, um, statutory grape in the UK, I think it's 16, right, and younger, right?
Mm,
And here it's 18, but in the UK it's 16 and younger, right? I believe it's 16 and younger. I believe it's consensual for 16. Yeah, I think it's 16 and younger in the UK. They're a little less stricter with laws in Europe compared to North America. So
right.
if a 30-year-old is dating a 16-year-old and they bang, it's legal in the UK.
Hmm. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. If it's consensual, of course. It's not
Hmm,
statutory. Yep. It's true.
that's crazy.
Here's 18, obviously. He played Cannonball. Phil Wolford. Yeah, Phil Wolford's Canadian, right? Yeah,
Who?
Phil Wolford. You know that he. No, Finn Wolford. He's Canadian.
Is
He's
he?
fucking. Yeah, he lives. He's from Vancouver.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that. Okay.
He still lives in Vancouver.
Uh, okay,
He's in
that's
everything.
interesting. Yeah, I
That
didn't know.
he's in everything, isn't he? Like everywhere you go, you
Yeah,
see
because
little
there's some of the kids on Stranger Things, like they're not that great, man. Like the ones that have like broken out, like those are the ones that
him.
they'll stick around. The rest of them,
He
if they haven't been in stuff, they're not gonna trust me. They're not gonna be in shit. They're
he's
not gonna
been
be in
in
shit.
stuff, right? He's
Yeah,
broken
he's been
out.
out a lot of stuff.
Sadie Sink is broken out. Maya Hawke is well. Maya Hawke has famous parents, so like
Yeah,
that helps. Uh,
and
uh,
she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
that was her first. Yeah. Well, you think that was? You think that she got it by auditioning, or that's a favor to Uma Thurman?
Probably a favor.
Yes.
A lot
yeah.
of people, but a lot of people in that movie who were like, they did break out. They did do other stuff. So
I think Sydney Sweeney was in it.
no, the girl
No.
who won that Oscar, I don't know what she's doing now. I forget her name.
No, Sydney Sweeney was in it.
Was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, there's a lot of well-known actresses are in it, but didn't have much screen time. Were like pretty tiny roles. She was in it.
Was I guess she like a member of the Manson cult? I don't
She
really
was.
know
Yeah, I
nothing.
think she was this Manson cult. Yeah. Yeah, Mikey
Hmm.
Madsen. You're right. She was in it.
Yeah, she
Maya
was.
Maya Hawke. Yeah. Yeah, the Manson cult. They some of them some well-known actresses now that broke out had small roles in it, tiny roles in it.
Mm.
Maya Hawke was one of the four that was supposed to go was supposed to be the Sharon Tate those murders, right? She kind of backed out, right? That's her character, right? I
Who
believe.
backed out? Say that again.
Was it, did she play one of the Manson cult members that backed out of the plan to murder Sharon Tate and
Who? Which actor though?
Maya Hawke? Wasn't she? Wasn't she one that
Yeah, she
when would
did
you?
back. She was the one
Yeah,
that didn't want to do it.
yeah.
What the hell? What's going on here? Is that just the cover? Okay. I've
There's
been
a
reading
lot
the
of
Chip Zdarsky Daredevil.
nice.
It seems like the show takes a lot from the comic, so I'm kind of curious now.
Aliens
Like
in the Attic. Austin Butler
the
was in
next
it.
season.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
Austin Butler was a Disney kid. Was he a Disney kid?
Nickelodeon.
Hannah Montana was Drake and oh, he was a
Yeah,
Drake and Josh.
Tarantino was saying that he would be a better actor than Paul Dano.
Paul Dano is underrated because
Like,
he doesn't
dude, like
like. I don't want to.
Austin Butler was like much younger at the time.
Yeah,
Like he wasn't doing. Tarantino is an asshole, man. Like if he really does just fucking only make 10 movies, like people are gonna like shit on
that
his legacy hard.
that movie. He was supposed to do like an interview movie or something like that. I don't know. I think he said he's not doing that anymore, right? Like,
Hmm.
yeah. I mean, comparing. I mean, Paul Dano is very underrated because like no, he's not like a big movie star that people talk about. He's quiet, right?
Right.
Paul Dano is very good actor, a very good actor. Like he has a lot of range. Austin Butler has range too. I mean, if you
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor, but like Tarantino is just like, come
yeah
on,
no
dude. He's just an asshole. Like he's just like, this is what happens, like you got these dudes who they make good things and then they could just like they feel like their opinion is like gospel on everything and it's like
Yeah.
not really, bro. Uh, I mean, and on top of that too, people will say like Tarantino, this shit is all plagiarized. People will say shit like that, right? There was one story that I read where people were saying that when he won, uh, I forget the fucking French award, the
I don't
French
know.
film festival, this
Yeah.
award. Uh, is it Cannes? Is it Cannes is
Cons.
in Italy?
Cans.
Is
No,
it
that's
in
the.
Italy
No, that's in
or is it in
France. That's
France?
France. That's France.
Okay, Venice is France, or sorry, Italy.
Yeah, Cons
Where
is
they have the festival.
Cons or Cans, whatever.
Cannes
Cons or
is
Cans.
as the French film festival.
Yeah.
So yeah, at Cannes, right, for Reservoir Dogs, he was bragging about how he won and how he like he's like I won even though I plagiarized this. It was like a City of Fire. It's a Hong Kong. It's like a was Hong Kong. It's from Hong Kong, not like mainland
He
China.
admitted to that.
But
Plagiarism.
that's the story. That's what people say. I don't know how true it is, but that's what has been going around on the internet that he said that,
Oh my
which is
god.
crazy. That's a pretty crazy thing to say.
He's retired, but retired people. I mean,
He's
retired
not
people.
retired. He's not retired.
Even so,
Tarantino's not retired.
no, he isn't. He's just not making.
No, no, he's like picky right now because he was supposed to make that one movie, and then I think th- they just because they put out the title and what it was about, because it
Yeah.
was supposed to be about Brad Pitt's character. They're still making that movie, by the way. It's gonna be with David Fincher. I think it's gonna come out this year.
Yeah, the David Fincher's. Yeah, the Brad Pitt.
Yeah, David
Cliff
Fincher is
Booth.
supposed to be with Cliff Booth and which I am curious because I did read Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the book that Tarantino wrote, and the book is primarily about Cliff Booth. So I'm kind of curious, like what else they could really do with him, like because it did seem like the idea was that Cliff Booth has some other history and other stuff. It was supposed to be called The Movie Critic, though. It was supposed to be, I
Yeah,
don't know.
movie
It was
critic.
a
Yeah.
weird. I don't know. For your final movie, I don't know. It kind of sounded like,
I,
why would you make a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or a spinoff? Like, why not just
yeah.
make something original? Like, I liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I do think that's like his his better movies, to be honest. I feel like if his last movie was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like I wouldn't necessarily complain, but I do think he just talks way too much, and so that's just gonna bite him in the ass, like in the future, or when he
Yeah.
dies, like it'll be like it'll be like Hitchcock, you know what I mean? Like Hitchcock made great movies, but now it's like people will go, well, you know,
What else?
did,
Was he supposed to do Star Trek, or he wanted to do Star Trek?
yeah, but he's not. That's been dead for a
His
long
style
time.
of filmmaking, it doesn't work for Star Trek. I'm sorry. He's like,
It would have been like the '60s Star Trek, and it would have been like a lot different. Um,
yeah, probably why it probably
would
did
have been
happen.
very different. Yeah, that's probably why it didn't happen. I mean, he says he's got all these ideas. Like, they were supposed to do. I'm not sure if you remember this. They were supposed to do a TV show based on Leonardo DiCaprio's fictional TV
Oh,
show that was
I didn't
in
know
Once Upon
the.
a Time in Hollywood. I forget what the show was called,
I did not
but
know this.
yeah, they were supposed to do it. It was supposed to be on Netflix, and then I don't know what happened
Uh,
to it. They're like, we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be like in black and white. It's gonna look like an old '60s TV
yeah,
show, and yeah, it never happened.
Creighton, Creighton did talk shit about Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he did. I heard the reason why he talks shit about him is because when they were casting for Scream, the casting director wanted to cast Tarantino, but the character that what's his name? What is it? Stewart and
Stewart, yeah.
yeah. So he was supposed to be Tarantino. Like they wanted someone. They either wanted Tarantino or they wanted someone like Tarantino. And so, um, that's why he doesn't like Matthew Lillard because he thinks that like he's not handsome enough. That's the only reason. He's like he's not.
But Stewart's character was
I'm
not
better
meant to be
looking than him. That's
Stewart's character
like
was
his
not.
logic.
Stewart's character was not meant to be like handsome looking or anything like that. He was not like a jock
No,
or like.
yeah, but that's why he's mad at him. You know what I mean? It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid. But that's his.
So he lost
That's a
out.
rumor, at least.
He lost out to somebody. Oh my god.
It's not so much that he lost out to somebody, but it's more like the casting director thinks that he is like a Tarantino. Like you know when they do casting calls, they're like we're looking for this famous type of actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it usually is like it ends up being somebody else, right? But
yeah,
that's who
they
you know, when they say we're looking for, because remember they were like we're looking for a Zac Efron type actor for Adam Warlock, but then they got what's his name? I forget the actor's name.
Will
Yeah,
Poulter
right.
and Zac Efron are nothing alike.
No,
like.
Yeah, they're not really alike, obviously, but I mean like that's the vibe that he's supposed to give that actor, right? Like that's what they're thinking of when they are casting, right? Like they always are thinking about other actors who could be similar, right? Like we can't get Brad Pitt who is similar to Brad Pitt, right?
Have they watched Zac Efron and Will Poulter's movies? Or not similar at all?
No. That's not the point though. Like the point is that he could be a Zac Efron type of actor, right? It's not. It's not that they're going to have similar movies and all this stuff like that. It's just that the casting agent or the casting director, is looking for someone who can embody that type of actor.
Potential, right? Like that kind of actor.
Yeah, well for that role specifically, right? It's like this is like we would want Zac Efron, but we can't get Zac Efron, so we're looking for someone like him.
Sometimes when you hear that, sometimes they actually go for the actor that they.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. They don't really want the actor. Sometimes they do want the actor. It all really depends on.
It's probably they want the actor, but the actor wants too much money. It's like, okay, just some people, somebody could be,
Yeah, so like, Matthew Lillard. Did I say it right? Jesus.
Yeah, Lillard. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's why Tarantino hates him. It's not because he's a bad actor. It's not because Scream is a bad movie or he lost out on a role. It's just that he thinks that the casting director thinks that they're equivalent in terms of looks, which is insanely stupid because I think Matthew Lillard looks better than Tarantino. Like Tarantino is full of himself, and Tarantino would never be an established actor. That's the thing about Tarantino, right? It's like he's a director, but like he envisions himself as like this. Like a Brad Pitt. It's like you're not Brad Pitt or Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm sorry, man. Like I don't know if you saw that photo where he's like posing with them, and he's like trying to be like them. It's like you're not on that level. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you're not. So nobody's thinking about Tarantino. I'm sorry. Like the only people who are thinking about you is like dude bros who are like obsessed with your movies. Nobody's thinking about Tarantino like that. Someone should tell him that. He would get, if I said that to his face, he would flip out. But it's true. Like the dude is just so fucking obsessed with himself. He's an egomaniac. That's why he's such a scumbag. He just thinks, he thinks way too highly of himself. That's it. It's like he makes good movies, but you know, he needs to just shut up. Like you don't see Christopher Nolan trashing other people's movies and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, no, he's not going to, because it's like, why is he going to trash people that he's going to potentially Well, I mean, he's gonna be the head of the Directors Guild, right? So why is he gonna trash people's movies? You know what I mean? Or actors, or you know what I mean? Like, it's
Mhm.
stupid. It's stupid when people in the industry like openly talk shit. I mean, they talk shit behind their backs. So, like, you could say whatever, right? But like, it just looks dumb when you are public about,
Samurai
talking
13.
crap about somebody. It's just like the fuck,
Samurai
like,
13 because Samurai 13 looks like Matt Damon. Oh, I understand. So he wanted
yeah.
like the thing is, this funny thing is, he only looks like Sam Worthington like in the first movie, doesn't he? Like, does it really matter? I don't know.
Yeah,
Sam,
that's a good like example. Like, they wanted Matt Damon, right?
yeah.
They wanted Matt Damon. They couldn't get him, so they were looking for someone who was like Matt Damon. And
They, you
Sam
know,
Worthington was like Matt Damon.
it's funny. Oh, yeah. All right, blind is midnight.
Yeah,
We've been talking a
yeah,
while. I'll be back tomorrow. Is Fall dropping tomorrow? Right?
yeah. It's dropping to at 3 a.m. in the morning. I hate when they do the Eastern fucking.
It's dropping at 3 a.m. Fuck.
Yeah. Sometimes I stay up because I'm up
Fallout.
late now.
Fallout should do what Disney does or what Netflix does. Drop at like 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, I wish they just did that. Like, just have it at
It's a
like a
it's a
specific time. But
it's a great show. Like, there's no reason why not they can't do it. It's a great show. Like, it's like
I hate the Amazon and Netflix models because I remember waiting up at 3 a.m. to watch the second season of Daredevil. That shit
yeah,
was so fucking irritating. I'm like, man, like, why don't they just drop it at midnight?
yeah, or yeah. All right, yeah. So we're gonna do the review tomorrow. Like the
Yeah.
spoiler
Oh,
review
you're gonna
tomorrow.
do it right away?
Yeah, I'm not doing it Thursday. We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below.
Come on. Thanks for watching him, bitch!